What's up, Watch Flyers? David here. Today we're talking about the top 5 credit card sign-up offers for December 2019. These cards are in no particular order, and we'll start the list off with the Chase United Explorer card, offering an elevated sign-up offer of 65,000 United miles. The sign-up offer of 65,000 is split into 2 different tiers. You're going to get 40,000 miles after spending $2,000 in the first 3 months. Then you get an additional 25,000 miles after spending $10,000 total within the first 6 months. The annual fee of $95 is waived the first year, and this offer is good. The elevated sign-up offer is good until January 9th of 2020. Some of the key benefits of this card is 25% off in-flight purchases when using this card. So this does include Wi-Fi, food, beverages, $100 global entry TSA pre-check credit. So for the TSA pre-check global entry credit, even if you already have one, you could use this credit for anybody else just as long as you use the card to make that purchase. They don't really care who gets it as long as you make the purchase on the card. Your first bag checked is free with this card for up to 2 people with $30 per person per way. That could be $120 saved right there. And my favorite part about this card that I think is worth keeping long term are the United Club lounge passes. So you get 2 of these per year every year that you have the card open. So these United Club passes are great. Anytime you're going to the airport, if you want to just go to the lounge, you could just cash these in, whether by yourself or with another person, because you're gonna get 2 of them. Although United switched to a dynamic system compared to an award chart where you could look up how much the flights would cost, I think it's still okay to use United miles if you're going to fly economy. Mainly switching over to dynamic will affect if you are flying the premium class seats. And another great thing about United miles is that they never expire. And I'm also gonna lump in the business version of this card. So the Chase Business United Explorer card is offering a 6-figure bonus. So it's gonna be 100,000 United miles. It's gonna be split into 2 different tiers as well. You get 50,000 miles after you spend 5,000 in the first 3 months. You get an additional 50,000 miles after you spend 25,000 within the first 6 months. The annual fee is $95, and more or less the perks are very similar to the personal version. The only difference is it doesn't offer the TSA PreCheck Global Entry credit, unlike the personal version does. But what I think is the best feature of both the personal and business version are the 2 free United Club lounge access. And the next card on the list is gonna be the Citi Business Advantage Platinum Select card, offering a sign-up offer of 70,000 American airline miles after spending $4,000 in 3 months, $99 annual fee, waived the first year. 70,000 American airline miles could definitely go a long way. You could get 2 to 3 round-trip tickets within the US and only pay $6 in taxes per way. Or if you wanted to go international, that's pretty much a business class flight to anywhere in the world, using One World Partners. A couple of years ago, I was able to use 62,000 American airline miles to go to Fiji, as well as to go from Japan back to America in business class with my family. So I loved using American airline miles, super simple. I used Fiji Airways on the way to Fiji, and then JAL, Japanese Airlines, on the way back. Some of the perks and benefits of this card long-term would be first check bag free, but it's only for domestic flights. You can't use this perk for international. You get a companion certificate if you spend 30,000 or more in purchases on this card within your card year, and you renew your card. So it has to remain open for 45 days after the account anniversary date. So if you were to open it, let's say December 15th of 2019, and then you wait a year, and 45 days after is when you could get the companion certificate, assuming you spend the $30,000 within the card member year. Next card on the list is gonna be the American Express Hilton Honors Aspire card. So although this isn't an elevated sign-up offer, it's the highest sign-up offer on the list, and I think still one of the best deals around. Currently offering a sign-up offer of 150,000 Hilton Honors points after spending $4,000 in 3 months with an annual fee of $450. So I know that may seem like a really high annual fee, but I'm gonna give you some tips of how to get well over $1,000 in value within the first year. So if you stay at any Hilton hotel, you're gonna get Diamond status with this card. Diamond status will give you an upgrade and a lot of other perks, which is well worth it. Most of the other cards are gonna offer Gold status, like the Platinum American Express Platinum card or the Surpass card. Gold status is pretty good, but Diamond status is the top tier status. So here are some of the benefits that you get with Diamond Elite status. I'll just point out a few. So you get executive lounge access at hotels that have them. Basically, you're gonna get a bunch of free food and drinks, complimentary breakfast. Breakfast costs anywhere from $20 to $30 at some hotels, and you get the 5th consecutive award night free. So I'm gonna do the math for you and show you how you could get over $1,000 in value within the first year really quick. So one of the best benefits is the weekend anniversary award night. So you get a free night at any Hilton hotel, some exceptions such as all-inclusive stuff like that. But if you were to go to a Waldorf Astoria, you could easily get like a $400 a night hotel. You're almost making up the annual fee right there. You get a $250 Hilton resort credit. So this is good at any Hilton restaurant, spas, wherever you're staying as a guest, as long as the hotel is classified as a resort. You get a $100 Hilton property credit. So this is if you're gonna stay at a Waldorf Astoria or Conrad hotel 2 nights or more. Similar to the American Express Platinum and Gold card, you're gonna get a $250 airline incidental fee credit. So that could be used towards in-flight purchases, baggage fees. I have a whole video on that, which I can link to later on. So just in credits alone of what I mentioned, if you're able to use them, that's $600 right there. Plus, if you were to use that anniversary award night for, let's say, a $400 a night hotel, that's $1,000. And we didn't even get to the sign-up offer of 150,000 Hilton Honors points yet. So 150,000 Hilton points, you could use that in a lot of different ways. Honestly, my favorite way to use Hilton points is to go for the lower end hotels. I feel like there's more value there compared to blowing $90,000 on higher end hotels. That's just my opinion though. Regardless, the points guy valuation would value 150,000 Hilton points at about $750, of course, depending how you're gonna use it. So factor in the credits plus the sign-up offer, you're well over $1,500 in value just in that first year. And this doesn't include the free breakfast plus room upgrades you're gonna get with Diamond status. So let me know down in the comments below, which is your favorite credit card sign-up offer for December of 2019. And the next card is gonna be the Barclays Advantage Aviator card, offering a 60,000 American Airlines miles sign-up offer after spending $1 or just your first purchase within the first 90 days. So the great thing about this is you don't have to spend a lot of money. You can just make a simple purchase with this card to get 60,000 American Airlines miles. There is an annual fee of $99, so essentially you're gonna pay $99 for 60,000 American Airlines miles, which is definitely a good deal. Especially since I gave you a bunch of examples before of the best ways you could use American Airlines miles. The unique benefit about this card though is that you get an introductory companion certificate. So it's good for one guest at $99 plus taxes and fees after making your first purchase and paying the $99 annual fee in the first 90 days. You could get an additional anniversary companion certificate each year if you spend $20,000 in purchases on your card and your account remains open for 45 days after your anniversary date. Besides the companion certificate, there's a lot of overlapping benefits with the Citi Business Advantage Platinum Select card that I mentioned before, as well as the Citi Advantage Platinum Select personal version of the card as well. So you're gonna get free checked bag, priority boarding, 25% off in-flight purchases. And this next card is offering a record high sign-up offer. So it is the business version of the Barclays Advantage Aviator card. So if you have a business, I highly recommend this. 75,000 American Airlines miles after spending, well, it's actually split into 2 different tiers. You're gonna get 65,000 miles after spending $1,000 in the first 90 days, and additional 10,000 miles when you make a single purchase on an employee card. So it's completely free to create an employee card, kind of like getting an authorized user. You just get an employee card and you get 75,000 American Airlines miles. Annual fee of $95 is not waived, but this is definitely a really good deal. I actually got this card almost exactly a year ago, but it was a 60,000 mile sign-up offer. So if I could, I would love to get the 75,000 mile offer instead, of course, because it's higher. And according to my research, there is no date that this offer is going to end. So if you want to pad your American Airlines account, I definitely think this is one of the best cards to do so at the moment. There are a lot of similar benefits to the personal version with this card, but I'll point out the key differences. You do get a companion certificate after spending $30,000 or more in the card member year, and you get a 5% annual mile bonus on all the miles you earned in the card member year. So if you earn 100,000 miles, then you'll receive an additional 5,000 mile bonus. Personally, I don't really see the benefits of putting a lot of spend on this card. So you're gonna get 2 miles per dollar spent with American Airline miles, 2 miles per dollar spent for office supply stores, telecom, car rentals. So if you are gonna do that, I think it's okay, but I think there's much better cards that'll offer better benefits for those type of purchases. And if you wanna watch more videos on credit cards and travel points, you can click either one of these videos over here, and I'll see you in the next video.